Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the weekend. A second, refresh things. So, I know I said I wouldn't start another room. I wanted to get everything else done first, but I started working in creative during my lunch break. And I came up with a design, so I've been working on this room last night and today and the past hour or so. I know we've still got to pop down to the dungeon because we need to release the friendly gas, the dried gas, into the dungeon. Whoops. Well, that's not where I want to go. Let's. Um. One thing I'm not sure on is whether or not I should really put in. No, I won't bother. I was thinking of putting in some more trapdoors underneath these things. But I'm going to leave it as is. Get these bits in. Probably need to put one there as well. Do the same here. I may also need to take these stairs up an additional step. Okay, I could have sworn. What's going on? Like I'm missing blocks. Could have swore I put blocks in there. But then things were a bit laggy yesterday. So I wonder if they got lost in the lag. I will need the copper trapdoors. Wherever I put them. There we go. Wax trapdoors. We'll repair the bits we can see as we're going along. Okay. I know, they're there. I think I've got a visual glitch. Okay, we've got a visual glitch, bless it. I guess we need to unload and reload the area. That seems to happen after a restart for me for some reason. Let's fly away a bit. Then we'll come back. We still need to finish decorating off this corridor. Yep, I put them back. Right, so get a bit more of the roof in. You can come out. Okay, ran out. Gonna need to go grab some more. Wondering if I should put a white block in the middle of these things. Oh. Hi, Miss Mist. How are you doing today? Right, so I need some more of you. Hopefully you're having a good day. We need to connect on this to that as well. Like I was saying, I was playing creative during my lunch breaks this week, and oh, Tango was playing Phasmo with Skiz and Impulse and Pups. Oh, that's cool. I hope they're having a great time. I know how much they seem to enjoy that game. I have it, but I tried playing it once and I wasn't over keen. But sometimes that's just the way games are. 3 Arizona dads together, right? True. Lots of laughs. That's true. They do have a lot of fun with it, which is good. We'll just get this section done, then we'll go deal with the ghast. We finished the dungeon off, and I also put the walls in. Right, so that'd be wood, this would be the block. In fact, it should be here, not there. We'll rescue that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. My vacation started and almost 2 hours ago. So I now have a week off. Try that again. It's really good. I'm glad for the break. Okay, let's grab you, oops, and spleef myself at the same time. Okay, where did those blocks go? They went up there. Maybe they went somewhere. See if we can grab that one back. Of course not. We need a bigger magnetic range for these things. That won't do it. That won't work either. I better eat before I go kersplat. How's your hightail going, Miss Mist? And how's your baking of bagels? Okay, that. Going okay? You played a bit this morning, mining for ores. Okay, that's awesome. I got a little bit more landscaping done this week and I finished off the dungeon. Oh, I also changed the colours at the end of the tunnels. I decided I didn't like the terracotta. You put the starter in the fridge to rest a bit, you ran out of room in your freezer. Well, that says you're really enjoying it, so... Definitely a good thing. Yeah, I'm thinking I should probably have gone up an extra stair with that. For this upper level. We'll worry about it if and when we ever get round to doing an upstairs. So 1, 2, 3. You. 1, 2. Nope, in fact you should be there. Should be 3 and 3. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go rescue those blocks. No point losing them. Not sure what we're going to do with decorating this room. You still have a couple of loaves of bread and throw some bagels and sticky buns. Ooh, sticky buns are yummy. Haven't had a decent sticky bun in ages. Oops, I missed again. One of these days I'm going to learn to parkour. Maybe. No guarantee on that, but maybe. You made a maple pecan. You made maple pecan and cinnamon. Oh, that sounds awesome. Cinnamon is all. Cinnamon buns are really good. Maple I have to be in the mood for. But I'm glad you made some nice stuff. I'll rescue that block in a second. No, it's not too bad. I don't think. Once all the walls are in and all the roof is in. Well, they are maple pecan because there's a maple syrup in the sticky topping with pecans on top of. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Think that pattern's going to work out okay. Don't know what we're going to build in here yet, but we'll come up with something. You here. I found a shop that had copper. So I splurged the diamonds and bought a ton of I bought their copper out. Right, so let's head to the dungeon and see what we do with dried ghasts, because I don't have a clue. Now we can go back in. Hi, Ellie. Thank you for the meow. How are you doing today? So yeah, let's go grab the ghast. There's a dried ghast and a blue harness that someone very kindly left. Moving's almost done. That's fantastic. Stick them in the puddle and they grow up. Okay, that's awesome. Do we put that on first? Or do you do that afterwards? Oh, well, I'm not too worried about that. We've got a whole dungeon worth of water. Weight on the saddle. Okay, we'll do that. So I changed the colours. We've got deep slate cobble. Tough. Mossy cobble and normal cobble down that end. And then I put some core blocks in to make it look darker there. So when we take off the Fulbright resource pack, the dungeon looks a bit more spooky. Yeah, it's a variant. That way I know where I am and it's still a stone rather than the terracotta. So it still keeps him within feel of the build. So there we go. You stay hydrated. Hopefully they don't drown. So we'll leave that one there. Hopefully it'll stay loaded. And we'll put the other bit in afterwards. So let's go options, resource pack, put you back, put you down, and done. So we've got the that's a cool noise. Because we're working above here anyway, so yeah, I put in all the walls. Yeah, we need to go this way. Now we got a ghast in the dungeon. Seems a perfect place for one. The harness away. We'll put that in our ender chest so we have it nice and safe. Oh, that's good, because that's a good vicinity for it. Because there's no entrance ways to any rooms there. It can just wander around that area of the dungeon. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Okay. I've still got to figure out the trees. We need to finish the decorating in here. These walls are very plain. Right, so I want some... I think I have some stripped already, don't I? Yeah. Don't need to create more stripped because we've got some. Right, so... I'm going to have to knock this out. Sort that out in a second. We need the doorway going in. And can I reach? No, I can't reach. Okay, we want another red terracotta. Had to go mining terracotta yesterday because I couldn't find the terracotta that I know I had. Don't have a clue where I put it. There we go, that's what I'm after. And we can... that there. I'm going to have to somehow separate off this room. Okay. Right. Okay, you can't go there then. I'm going to have to use some solid trapdoors of a variant. Probably going to mean dark oak. Also going to have to get some more of these. Either that or search through all my shulkers to see where I'm hiding them. Okay. You can go here. Means you can go there. You'll hide that. Okay. Kind of getting the doorway. Lost in the castle. We are... Over here is the dining hall, and then we go out into the courtyard. Right, so we need some mangrove. Do I have any mangrove? I think I have some mangrove. Let's just move these things a little bit. Another shulker monster location. Doesn't take me long to get more shulker monsters. So let's get you. You need to go there. That didn't work very well. Just walk along the top of the door. Okay. More trapdoors. And then I need a few more. But we're going to need a whole bunch more anyway. So let's grab you. Waxed oxidized. We're going to need... We'll just take a stack. Then we want the redstone. Where's the redstone? There's some redstone. Okay. Hi, Fantabulous one. Oh, the terracotta is lost, yeah. It's somewhere in the castle. I know I saw half a shulker of plain and a shulker, almost another shulker of a different colour, but I can't for the life of me find it. I remember seeing it. I just don't know what I've done with it. You know what it's like. I leave things lying around because I'm using them, and then I haven't been putting things back in storage and tidying up after myself, so I need to get some green terracotta and some more white terracotta as well. Sounds like your house. My house isn't so bad. I like to keep things. I know approximately where everything is. It's just that in this play, in Minecraft, with all the resources, cleaned out a closet yesterday and found things you forgot you even had. Yeah. When I was moving from down south back to up north, and because it's what, about 300 miles or so, which isn't a lot considering how distances are in other countries, but I didn't want to bring a ton of stuff with me, so I went through everything and was really ruthless. If I hadn't used it in the past 6 months prior to my moving, it went. Apart from stuff that had really sentimental value, that kind of thing, I kept. Things that belong to my grandparents or my parents. Right, so we want. I put the redstone away and I actually want it. So when you moved out of your parents' house in 2020, you were 20 and you moved into an apartment, you didn't realise how much stuff you had. Yeah. Well, my thing was, like I say, I moved from a one-bed flat into a house. So what I brought back up with me left me plenty of room. And you moved into a new house and it's way bigger than the apartment, 4-bedded, and you've two that yeah. It's a case of my spare bedroom was turned into my work office because I work from home. So, which was handy instead of it being in the living room. Yeah, that's the thing. When you move from a small place to a big place, you end up with a lot more space than you thought you'd have. But when I moved from a house to a flat, see, I knew I'd find. There's the white. I still haven't seen the plain yet, but at least I found the white terracotta. But I like, oh, and I've got that. And here's the other. What can I say? I'm finding things I want. I thought we'd checked here. Have you? Oh, I went and bought some jungle and I have a bunch. That's okay. And here's the mangrove I was after. Go. It's always good when you come across the stuff you were wondering what you did with it. Because that'll give me a bunch more of those. Because I'm almost out. Or I thought I was almost out. And make sure. So we'll stick these in here. Yeah. Not tons of them, but it's enough to do what I need for now. Though I'll probably need a shulker sort of green. Right. Maybe I... kind of like it goes to a dead end. Put you away instead of making another shulker monster. Well, a shulker monster inside a shulker monster. Oh, I didn't need you. So I'll put that in the junk one. That can go there as well. Where did I put those? I'm gonna need you. Right. It's a bit of a pain, but I'm ending up having to strip some of the wood before I place it. Just because of the way the room design is. Just easier to place. You're stripped already. We must have stripped a whole bunch of this stuff, considering dark oak has been a major part of the build. Say hi to Jo. Jo's been amazing. She's been helping out a lot of people with resources. Hi Kennedy, how you doing? Yeah, Joy's great. She's fantastic that way, helping everybody with stuff. It makes building easier. Just finished some cleaning? Awesome. You ready for the weekend now then? All the cleaning's done? Or do you work the weekends? I know some people do. You think so? You don't work at all at the moment? Oh. Well, if it's a bad thing, I hope it gets better. If it's a good thing, then I hope it stays that way. To make sure I've picked up all those. I'm going to need a bunch of you. We need the white terracotta as well. We've got white terracotta, dark oak. We will need trapdoors. We're going to need some more of you. Oh, but we don't need you. Right. Because the room is progressing. So I've spaced it out so those panels will go in. We have a whole set of 4 that side and 3 on each of these, as well as the roof. I haven't really seen what I've been up to recently. Oh, this is my build for this season. So I would be trying to tie up loose ends as well. So this is a room in the castle. I got the building book for this one during a lunch break when I was working in creative. Not sure how much have you've seen of it. I need to finish off in the chapel. I need to put an altar in. Then we have the library, which is here, and then a lounge kind of room here with seats and pool tables and a bar. Then we have the kitchen. And around here somewhere. Then the Great Hall. Then we come out into the courtyard of the castle. We have a few houses and the path. Yeah, they're doors in the hallway. The mahogany doors. The bottom layer is on the wood and the second layer is on top of some lighting blocks. Then we have the fountains. I'm still working on the landscaping. And we have a couple more houses, a sailing ship, a warehouse. Been working on this section of terraforming. Then we have my portals. They do make a great I like the feel of the block. They were really good. So then we have checkerboard and a tennis court. The entranceway. The statue is the big statue is a Meg Ray statue. So I can't take credit for that. I just built it and put the blocks I wanted on it. Yeah. But the tiny statues are mine from a previous season. But yeah, it's coming together. Oh, that the ship wasn't mine either. That was one of Lord Docker's ships. I've put signs on things that I've used the design of. Yeah, because I can't do the ships either. But yeah, the doors, I think the paneling looks really nice as paneling. So, and like I say, because the top layer this layer is sitting on those. Well, I've tried to, but I'm not always succeeding, but I am trying. Because some of the doorways are tiny doorways like this, where other doorways are giant doorways. And this is the newest room. Like I said, the design I came up with in creative during my lunch break this week. Right, so I want some rockets and then we'll get back to building. It's a matter of rinse and repeat. And then I've got to figure out what I'm going to put in this room. I'm thinking maybe some large tables. As if it's a planning room. You can plan your battle strategies in here. So that's a middle block. That's true. Let's see what I've got. F3. Entities 0 of 24. So we may be able to make do with it. Yeah, a 6x4 or a 5x5, yeah. Plus, push comes to shove, I can always get rid of some of the villagers that are underneath us. No, there's 20 villagers there. Just that there's some of the entities are villagers that I don't necessarily need anyway. They do, yeah. That's not right. Let's go underneath in a second. I'm going to need to knock some blocks out. Right, before I do that, let's do this. So, start at the bottom and work our way up. That way I'm knocking out the right blocks. You need to be that way. I fell off again. Yeah, it was all ocean when we started the season. It won't be a second. Had a sneeze coming on, bless it. Don't know about you, Ali, but it tried to snow over this side of the hills today for a couple of hours. It didn't stick, fortunately. So we want to go here. We'll go rescue all those blocks in a second. It's kind of expensive, are the stripped logs. You were going to say, it must be nice where I am at. You've gotten you haven't gotten a flake all year. There's barely a Christmas, yeah. It tried a little bit today. It's supposed to be really cold this weekend though. So I've been told. Oops, wrong place. We'll rescue that one in a second. How many have I lost? I had 61, I've got 61. Okay. About halfway. So you. We want the white terracotta. It's always fun trying to get enough lighting into the build so that it looks okay. Let's get you. Guess we need to go up now. How far? About there, I guess. Rescue that one. Otherwise we'll end up with bollocks just lying around and I won't notice till it's too late. Right, let's get this section in. I dread to think how many of these frog lights I've used this season. And I know we've used a lot of copper bulbs. Come on. Right. Work on this one. I don't think I brought the jungle trapdoors with me, did I? We'll need to go grab those. This section's jungle. Then we kind of got one of the panels in. So where's the jungle ones? Copper. Here's jungle. Make a bunch more. Not you. I want you. Yeah, we'll come up with a large table design and see if we can put a map in here. I think you're right about that. The area is what? 500 by 500 or 600 by 600, something like that. You're curious how that would look on a map, a huge castle. I hope so. I hope it looks okay. I'm not sure how it would. It may just look very grey kind of thing. But we can always give it a try and see. It doesn't hurt to try. It either works or it doesn't. And we don't know unless we give it a go. So. So let's go. Oh, that's not right. This one needs to be taken out. I want them all the same direction. Apart from those ones there. I could, I suppose, match them up a Where are you? There we go. Yeah, it's better to keep the doorway that size. I was wondering about making it bigger. Still keep getting bats. You think the maps work well as showing shapes from the different layers of height? Fingers crossed. We will give it a try. Once we've got the decoration in, we'll make, like I say, we'll make the table and we'll try. And if the entities do end up becoming a problem, we can keep the maps and the item frames in a shulker next to the table, so we can take it out if we need to at the last minute kind of thing. Okay. Right. We need to get the middle block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yep, I can't, nowhere near close enough to reach that. Two. I always end up struggling with these top little bits. Exactly, just show it off when I need it. That makes sense. Something's not right. Because that one should be a 3. You know what it's like? I've built it a few times now. So I know it's supposed to be a certain shape. You out. Right. Oops. Okay. And into you. Didn't get you. Hear the rain outside. Beginning to come together. We need you. blocks. Can we get the choice of painting plugin on? Oh, poor Dream Club. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain trying to get the right picture. Your best thing is obviously surround it with the amount of blocks you need for the size of the picture. Is the best way I've found. Not that that always works. Right. Can go across. Middle. Probably we'll get that in a second. That way I can come down on the inside instead of the outside again. Bordering Club. Right, so then we just need to go up and do the top bit. What? Okay, see if we can quickly AFK for him for Christmas anyway. 3 more people. Give it a second and I'll grab a drink while. Oh, poor Canadian. You okay? Yeah, ditto Canadian. Death is very easy to come by. I'm glad you're okay. It's definitely not much fun. Especially if you end up losing stuff. I think we've got them all. I've done that, but we need to go right to the top. He was using the rain to try and map out Boxy. Thankfully, that means you have a path direct to where you died. As long as you're okay, that's the main thing. We want you. And this one should be dark oak. Make sure I haven't missed anything silly. Need to grab some more frog lights. Should have enough of those for the moment. Yep. I was wondering if I'd put these things in right, but I think I put them in wrong, but we'll keep them wrong. I don't fancy going back and changing them. Didn't mean changing all the middle ones. And I forgot to flip the flaps. I was thinking these double ones, I probably would have been the idea to get them the opposite way round. Kind of like these ones where they meet in the middle. So on the 11th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6th, because it's 11 wide. Need some more. GG with the adventure time. You are here, so let's go on to, we'll go 3. Uh, 48, so you out. Where's the remainder? Shift. We've got them all. How many? Okay. Plenty of trapdoors. Let's flip that so I can at least get in. Yeah. Sarah do? Ouch. You okay? Bless. It's never fun. A death after a death. It makes it hard work. This time while getting your stuff, you forgot that you didn't have boots on. Ooh. Definitely not fun. Third time's a charm. Yep. Chop you out. So you can at least go the right way. One, two, right. You out. Oops. Well, that wasn't too good either. I overjumped. Let's get you, 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 you. Whoops. There we go, falling off things again. It's a light block. Go away. I don't like how many bats now spawn. You think the place wasn't lit up? But if I put the light levels on, we're not low on light in here. And we need some more white terracotta. Okay. That's the thing, it is really well lit up, but I have bats all over the place. So I don't have a clue. So I'm never stingy with the light, or I try not to be. And yeah, the problem is you can't take what you see as full gospel because I have full bright on. But when I put on the light level indicator, some bits are dark, obviously, the wooden blocks at the moment, but they won't be once the light's sorted. But, so maybe they're spawning in the dark places at the moment. but they didn't used to spawn up until the server was updated. It's just that the Fulbright helps with being able to stream and see what's going on while I'm for you guys to see what's going on when I'm streaming. Yeah, it's not exactly really dark, like I say. Like I say, they're 9s and 8s. So I don't get it either. Because I like to make sure things are well lit. That way I don't have things spawning. I've always been a bit funny about that. Because we were checking stats items. Times crafted. Because we've used 9,000 torches. We've placed 14,000, but we've crafted 9,000. You're the same. Every time you come to something new, Shorty worked on, you have to run around and light it up. Yeah, that's the thing. I've been slowly collecting all of them back up again, though, when we're putting in the proper lighting. Or the final lighting solution. I even lit up the dungeon this week inside, so there's no torch spam now in the dungeon. I've used lichen like I did on the roof. Oh, and I lit up the bridges as well, so we don't have creepers spawning on the bridges in the dungeons anymore. So it shouldn't blow up the build again. Right, and then we're in the middle. What? You, because we don't want to lose them. Uh, 9, 10. Let's switch out you. you get your stuff back, Shorty? Not Shorty. Canada. Canadian. I was mentioning Shorty. I'm terrible. Right, so let's grab you. Yeah, you just got it. This time you didn't die. That's good. Come on. Thankfully it wasn't loaded. Yeah, oh that, yeah, it's really good that. Last thing you want to do is lose stuff. Not sure I've picked up everything. Not seeing them. Get this next one as well. We'll put the trapdoors in place at the same time on both angles. Two, three. Nope. Nope. Matter of putting them at the bottom of the block. These ones aren't so bad if I'd placed wrong, but because these have the little black handle mark. I need to put them in the right place. What? Three, four. Five. We'll go rescue the trapdoor that fell down in a second. And that one as well. Okay. I think I'm going to go back and do a few more of the roof bits. They do. I don't mind them be on these bits I've put them together, but on these ones I haven't. 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's an odd number, so it wouldn't work in the middle section anyway, so it's probably best that they're all the same way up in the up bits. Is what I'm thinking with those. Let's put more of the roof in. Switch the blocks out. The dark oak is... yeah. Put the dark oak away, the jungle away. I don't need the terracotta on me. And we wouldn't need you at the moment. Just switching it about a little bit. That way I don't get fed up of doing the same thing over and over again. Right. So you can go there. So we're going to need some more copper bulbs, which is fine. Those. We need redstone. We're going to need wax. Okay. I still want to be able to put these in the grindstone and remove the oxidization, along with being able to throw a stack of concrete in a cauldron or any and have it switch to solid concrete. Instead of being powder. But what you want and what you get are two different things. Like I said earlier, I dread to think what statistic it is for stripping off things. Gives us those. You think one of the wide sections being all the same works well regardless. Oh, that's good. Thank you. I'm glad it's working well. You can never tell until you put things in place. I actually want those, and I want those waxed. Then I can grab those. Wax, wax. You gotta run. Thank you. I will enjoy the rest of the stream, and you have a great rest of your day, okay? Take care. So we've got those. Now we need the dark oak stairs. 40 of them. Make a few more. And we'll do a half stack. That should level things out. way more than I probably need. Start at this end and work our way forward. Put that one there. One. Put you there, then we should have two. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong way. Yep. Mm-hmm. Have to go rescue blocks in a second as well. Okay. It's probably look different without the connected textures. We're using about 20 using about 20 copper bulbs at a time. Which means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 120. So we're going to have to make another few more copper bulbs afterwards. Okay, that's that one. Right, so the first one should be on the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Those. I'm looking forward to the next week off. So let's go 1, 2. Go rescue the other blocks. How are my wings doing? They're not too bad. Okay. Let's grab you. And let's get this side as well. We didn't quite finish it. And in the middle. Yeah, because this is a ceiling. So I really should have come up one more block for the stairs. Never mind, what's done's done. We'll see how it looks. We'll figure it out. Theoretically, I could always make this the floor. Thank you for the wither alert, fantabulous one. And making me jump out of my skin. My shoulders went up around my ears. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 5. What we should probably do is go check to see if the gaster's grown up. I'm not sure if the thing's been loaded enough though. So we'll go check on the dried ghast. Stuck everything in here for the minute. We've got a few minutes before the end of the stream, so we'll have a look, see if the gaster's appeared. So yeah, we now have lichen on the floor to light up this room. We need to decorate in here too. That wither sound has a cold. Oh dear, I'll need to check the refresher settings so it sounds a bit better. It doesn't look like it was loaded long enough, bless. Nope. And I don't think we can pick it up, bless them. Well, it was worth coming and double checking. Can you pick them up, or once you've placed them, is that it? I'm wondering if I should move it. Hello. See the little sparkles. Ah, so he becomes an obnoxious teenager and then he grows up, huh? That's okay, I'll just have to AFK there. I don't think we've looked, I don't think we were near enough for it to load fully. Because if I'm thinking about it, we're on the opposite side of the castle. Because I think we're working above here somewhere. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to AFK around by it. Which I can do while I'm making some food. Because we're almost at the end of the stream. Let's... I'm going to do what I normally do. Let's put my stuff away so I don't lose them. And take half of the carrots. I remember the first time I did that, I wasn't sure if I'd get my shulker back. Bless it. But let's see who is streaming. Let's go open a new tab. False is streaming. I will send you False's way. But I'm just going to do a raid and run because, yes, I'm streaming next week. Monday, Tuesday, Friday as normal. So it will be normal streams, normal time. So that's the plan anyway for next week. Okay, apparently False doesn't allow raids. Let's see who else is available. Zuma does, maybe. We'll try that. Let's go /raid. We'll see if that makes... Okay. Being awkward, bless you. Doesn't want to work today. Okay. Okay, I will let you go find somebody. For some reason, he doesn't want to enable a raid for me today. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, have fun, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday. Okay, bye now.